All right.
Alright, so they started. Um, Freezai is using something that looks like an Acehunter team. Acehunter used something very similar in SCL. So if it is the same team, this would be a somewhat bulky Ponyta, and a slow Mienfu. Acehunter, on the other hand, is using one of my teams, and it's built off of Sandy Gas, which is a very interesting Pokemon. And so, looking at this matchup,
I'm
I'd
not sure how
say
much Sandy Gas is gonna do here. Not just because the main reason
Sandy
why
Gas
you
is
like it is a
really
spin
good.
blocker, and there's no spinner on Freezai's team.
Sandy Gas is still good though. It has pretty good stats, and it it like switches in well to coughing. It
Oh
does
yeah.
really well against Ponyta. Um, Morlul into Carvana is really good, and Acehunter can sorry, if Freezai traps Morlul with Diglett, um Acehunter can counter trap it with the Porygon, and yeah. Okay.
Carver's his Meanfu lead.
So interesting to note here, since this is my team, I know this.
Oh!
Yeah, this Mienfoo is choice card. So I mean, regardless, that was a pretty bad play by Freezai, because I don't know why he went for that, but the Mienfoo was choice card, so he didn't risk anything.
Yeah, but why wouldn't you
Going
just
for
protect
that.
first turn to protect against fake out from a possible regular foo?
So I think what Freezai was doing is he predicted Ace to switch out immediately on the expected protect, because he doesn't know it's scarfed.
Yeah, so
Obviously.
you would... Assumedly, Ace would go into Moralol, which is a hard stop to Carvana, and then Carvana, you would just flip turn out on the Moralol coming in,
Yeah.
so that way you can get
I think
momentum and go to Ponyta.
if he was gonna go for that, he should have just hard switched, because not only do you avoid this happening, but you don't risk the proc of what's it called?
Effect Spore.
And you also don't really lose that much if you get hit by a fake out. And Ace Hunter is never going for a knockoff or high jump take care. So
What does he want to go
it
into
would
for
have
good
probably been a
positioning?
weird play, but just
Do you go
for,
Sandy
for
Gas
the
here,
record,
actually? I think it pairs up decently against everything.
no, you definitely want to keep it. I would go if I'm Ace Hunter here. I think you want to go to one of your attackers. So the way this kind of team works, both the Ponyta actually let me pull up the team so I'm not spouting any bullshit. I think this one. Yeah, so it's the Ponyta is a Violite. So if you go to Ponyta here, the way this would work is you would go to Ponyta and then bait out the Diglett, obviously,
Yeah, and then you can
and
counter
then
trap a
Abra
Porygon,
would go
right?
in. Yeah, you would counter trap it with Porygon. What Ace Hunter is thinking here is that on his version of the team, the Diglett is air balloon, so it wouldn't get counter trapped because it like is flying. So I think he's trying to think if there's a way to play around that, and that's why he's taking so long. I think this is a like Ace Hunter is known for taking a lot of timers on these early turns,
Yeah.
but I think his late game with Ponyta and Abra should be fairly easy if he can somehow uh, figure out what this Diglett set is. And he does have a pretty good lead here, so he should have easier turns coming up.
Yeah, does that have Drain Punch on Abra, or is it a different coverage move?
No, it has Drain Punch and Fire Punch.
Alright, so it's
It's
4 attacks.
four attacks.
So that should be
Four
kind of
attacks, life
okay into
orb.
Pawniard.
It does well into Poniard, but it gets trapped as
Yeah,
well, which is the issue.
but it should be fine.
Well, because if he goes Abra here, it would just get trapped.
Yeah,
And
you
what
don't
you
go Abra
really don't
immediately.
want, what you really don't want, is to try to lure something out and then get trapped by an air balloon.
Why do
So
you...
he goes Ponyta.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
That should be fine.
I think he's just kind of hoping it's not air balloon. He didn't really have a million great option. I think. Okay, so it's not air balloon.
So he
Yeah,
goes
that's a
Foo.
really good sign. And this
Miss
is
Willow. Knock.
yeah, Mrs. the Willow. This is actually a really good position for the Ponyta because most Ponytas, if you don't know, are 4 attacks with berry juice. So the knockoff would actually be doing really good progress on it because well, you wouldn't be healing back. Um, this Ponyta is very bulky with a Violet, and so it just kind of burns me. And food. He doesn't get it here, but he's
You
still in a
know,
very favorable position.
Yeah.
a very underrated strat I think Ace is doing here is by taking like 3 minutes to pick his U-turn switch in. He's really killing Freezai's early viewer retention, right? He's making it real boring.
Why
I think
is
he's
that
using
what you're
Freezai
going
right
for?
now.
Not not
I could
relevant.
be-
Oh, that is air
If
balloon.
it is
So
air balloon,
yeah,
that's
as
really
he can
interesting.
probably just cut that part out, but because air balloon, that means you can't counter trap it, as Pap said. So that means
So
that,
yeah,
barring the burn on mean field, which is still bad because that means Moral just sits on it all day and it's really hard to get progress. Besides you turning out into something else. Uh,
it would sit on it anyways.
yeah, but
This
at
is
least
still fine
with
for Ace
if
though.
if you're not burned, you can at least get like some semblance of damage into it and be able to chip it a little bit. Whereas if you're burned, you can't do anything.
Yeah. Also, important to note actually in hindsight, if Ace had went Ponyta on a Diglett, normally Diglett would kill it, but Ponyta would have been able to live, I think, because it is very bulky.
Yeah, you go
And
Scarfu
again,
here because you
he
just get a
goes to
free U-turn.
Starfu, and you get a very free U-turn. If Freezai switches out, he gets momentum, and if Freezai stays in, whatever he goes to, Acehunter can respond in kind. So if he goes Mienfu,
Yeah. So
yeah,
then you just
you just
go
go Morlo.
Mortal here.
There's not really too much Freezai can do, but this
Yeah.
Morlo can threaten. Oh, he goes Abra.
Very
Really?
offensive.
Yeah, that's very aggro.
Do you risk
Um,
the Poniard switch in here, or do you just play it safe and go for a Psychic?
I don't know. I would psychic first, cause yeah, I don't know. To be honest, this is kind of a coin flip. I don't think there's like a
Oh, okay.
okay.
Well,
Yeah,
he just gets the
psychic was
Psychic.
probably
There's
better.
that.
And
I
so
think
he
that's
goes
kind of
with
fair
Diglett.
because he's putting a lot of pressure on Frieza, because Frieza wants to get a lot of advantage here. He's already on the back foot. He doesn't want to go even further behind and then lose Poniard on
I don't
Abra
think he's
predicting Drain Punch.
that far behind. He still has outs.
Yeah.
What's tricky is the combination of So basically, imagine Ace as having defensive win con. So if the Poniard dies, the Sandy Gast wins. If the Coughing dies, the Mienfu wins. If the Ponyta dies, and then there's
Ponyta,
a
well,
change in.
Morlo can basically never win this.
Yeah. So he just trades here.
Yeah,
Ace
but
is
that's
gonna
fine
heal
because
back
you
up
can
to
just
full.
recover up.
Oh,
Oh,
interesting.
that's pretty neat. Thief
I don't
Diglett.
know if that really does anything though,
I don't think so, but it's just neat to see that a thief on Diglett. Do you think
because
that's Flashfire
Earthquake
Ponyta in the
here.
back, or do you think it's Flame Buddy? It should always be Flame Buddy,
This
right?
is Flame Body,
Yeah.
100%. Because there's an easy way to confirm this, and he's playing it alongside Carvana.
Oh,
So you
yeah.
would want to Flame Body burn Grookey's. So there's really only one way to build, and it
Yeah.
would be to make it
Don't you just get a free switch of Sandy Gast here, though?
yes.
Yeah, so you go
Sandygast
Sandy
is
Gast and then.
very bulky,
Yeah.
physically.
Really?
Okay, apparently not. Well,
I
the
mean,
thing
you don't
is,
really need the
here
Porygon, to be
here
fair.
he gets an Earth Power.
Yeah.
A very easy Earth Power, in fact. I think Ace is still in a very favorable position. Because the Mienfu, even if it's like the EV sped is offensive, but it has
Switching Sands. Alright, yeah,
it
that
has
should be.
regen, so it will heal off of
Is that it?
stuff.
Is it? No, it's not, I think. You just want to go
No,
Moral
no,
here,
no.
right? Because if no Poniard, then you just
No,
automatically
you
win
want to go
versus Coughing.
Mienfu. Yeah, and Ace
Yeah,
has
that
it
should be
right.
fine, right?
Yeah, and here I think you'd wanna either high jump kick or U-turn. I
Either
don't
should be
know.
fine. Yeah,
Yeah, I
because
think that
like
was a good play. Oh, that's a weird damage roll. What is that? 21 HP? That looks really sus. Oh, that's a very,
that's
very,
a
very
weird
scarf
double.
poniard. No, that's a scarf poniard. I think that was it. That was his only play, but now he gets something to sleep,
Yeah, that should be.
and now he has an easy in on the Sandy Gas, I think. And now that he knows it's Scarf, because Freezai has revealed Scarf, that means that the Morlul can actually act as a switch in, as a mid ground switch in to the
Oh, well, then just go Mean Foo.
yeah.
But then Frieza has to
So
predict: does he want to go knockoff for Sandy Gas or does he Iron Head for
oh,
Moral?
it's really interesting. This coughing, I don't know what this spread is, but I feel like it's better than your average. Okay, no, but
Nah,
it has
yeah,
like
that
weird
should be a
HP
wrap.
number. That should be a wrap. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
This the damage rolls on Ponyard also kind of weird, actually, because I feel like maybe he just doesn't have that much defensive EVs, but it. Hmm, okay,
Yeah, but that
I
was a
was wrong on Freezai's team.
pretty clean game one by Acehunter.
Yeah, I think what really that first turn really set him off the bat, and then Ace Hunter kind of just committed to trading Pokemon. I was wrong about the I'm stupid, but I think the I'd have to check. Maybe it's because I'm a bit rusty on SS, but I feel like his at least of what I'm used to seeing, his EV his HP number on his coughing and his Poniard felt very, very frail, so he might have had like a somewhat fast Poniard and a very fat coughing.
Oh, that was
But
definitely a weird coughing because of how the damage rolls were. Typically, you have 20 HP, and then you're getting stuff like what?
yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
23s and 29s. That's not usual. Next
Anyways,
game,
next game. Oh, whoops.
double grass from Ace, which
Yeah,
isn't
so
great when you're
Aces.
running into double fight resist. Well, double grass resist, but double fight resist with Natsu coughing.
So Freezai has what I think is one of the worst Pokemon out there. Staryu. I know
Yeah,
Staryu is terrible, but this is not the time for it. So I'm gonna leak a trade secret here. Normally on this kind of team, so Ace's team looks like one of the most basic teams you would ever have, right?
yeah,
And typically this kind of team, it's very slow. So as you can see, the fastest Pokemon on this team is the Diglett,
yeah.
and then you have three 17 speeds.
Got
So normally this would be a speed type fest, right?
Minfu versus
But
Mariani. Okay, that's fine, right?
Ace's Mienfoo is actually Choice Scarf.
Oh,
So yeah, and again, this is just
yeah,
something
but
to
even
note
leading
because
Mariani here is perfectly fine.
yeah, we made this team actually during SEL together.
I
So
think the main concern for Ace right now is: do you really want to lose a lot of HP on Mariani in order to not be able to check Grookey a lot later on in the game?
you don't really lose that much HP on Marini, actually.
Yeah, but it's nowhere near as consistent of a Grookey check as something like a coughing.
Yeah, I think
And
that's
although
fair.
Natsu's still good, it's
Oh, oh, that's a very interesting play. So Freezai went for the double on the expected Ferroseed, but Ace just knocks it off. Oh, and this is not a good position for Freezai. Ooh, okay. He gets the play
it's
right.
okay in that like there's very little progress on both ends, so you can definitely make
Well,
up for
yeah,
this
but
very easily, but it's
if
very bad.
Ace had read the play and went for Scald, that would have been disastrous for Freezai, especially if it burned. Okay, so
Yeah,
he
but then you
knocks
just
the
knock off
Lilac,
again.
and he goes back to me and Fu on a recover. Ace has been super risking this. I think he got in Freezai's head or something. I
Yeah,
don't know how
this
he
is just a
knows.
strange sequence
And
because
now I think you'd go for Sludge Bomb. If we're synchronized here, yeah.
yeah,
That's how you know we're IRL friends.
Yeah.
I think if I'm Acehunter, I go Diglett here.
On the
Like
Thunderbolt or
actually,
something else?
Thunderbolt will recover. I forget what is Let me see the EV spread on this because it actually no, I think it's a special Diglett, so it won't kill.
Hmm.
Never mind. And again, this is
Oh, if
another
you're special
scarf.
Diglett, then you're running Focus Sash, Sledge Bomb, Earth Power, right?
It's not Sash.
Oh. That plays kind of fine too, right?
So if you're Ace Hunter, I think you're fine with this because
Yeah.
your Marini regenerates and the Staryu does not. So you're
Yeah,
just
you've already
HP
gotten,
positive here.
what, two knockoffs into
Yeah,
the team. Staryu's down, Meanfu's down, and
yeah,
like that, like Staryu. It's not too important because you got two grass types as well as a Diglett. It's not going to be doing too much progress, but having one less sack in the sack board for Freezai is always a positive.
yeah. I That's true, but so in this position, the thing is that uh
Natu as a mid ground. Okay.
I don't really get that one, but sure. Um, so the Marini here, um,
I think that was for
there's
in case of high jump kick. That way you can quadruple resist it, and then if your opponent and if Frieza
I
U turns, then you
guess,
still have a.
but I disagree with this. I think that was way too risky, and now he's in a worse position than he would have been if he had just gone Marini. Because Freezai has very little answer to the Marini, as he has shown. Um,
Yeah.
this team, the team that Freezai is using, now that I look at it, I think it's a sample team by Bluefoot, and it's a good team, but I think it dates a
Oh
little,
no, it's
it's a
not. No,
little
it's
too
not.
young. No, yeah, no, it's not the sample.
Rock
I
polish.
don't really think that helps him too much, though. Not gonna
No,
lie.
because I feel like can't you just go into Mariani here and then you're just walling everything Is that Psycho Poniard, do you think?
Uh, for an iron defense, I think you would. For rock polish set, I think you'd have to respect it. So even then, you're kind of in a shitty position, anyways.
Yeah,
But I don't know
because
if it
Frieza can
really
just
matters
knock
that
off here
much.
always, and there's not that big of a deal,
Yeah,
right?
this is a pretty easy knockoff for sure. Because as I said, the Mienfu is a choice scarf, so it
Yeah. Oh, so
yeah
you just sack Natu.
yeah. And I'm wondering, I think he just goes Mienfu here.
Yeah, but I'm still concerned about the Grookey being opened up because now you have Mariani with no EVLA, and it's neutral. It's not even going to be able to take it pretty well. And then you have
Mm,
your opposing Grookey's okay, but then Pharisee has to be really careful because of Drain Punch plus knockoff. You got a Diglett in the back, and then because of your Scarf Meanfu, you can't deal with Grassy Glide anywhere near as well.
yeah, I mean, yeah, but I wouldn't be too concerned yet, because the Staryu is basically dead, and he
Basically,
doesn't
yeah.
have a Pharaoh anyways, right? He's using Poniard, so you're not really at too big. It's not like an insta lose position like if he had a Pharaoh seed. So I don't think this is that bad. Yeah, you
Yeah, but
just
then
go to
yeah, you just
Mienfoo
go
here.
here, beat
Oh, what the heck? Why
beat
would you
up.
do that?
Why beat up?
That is
Is this
this?
King's Rock? Is this King's
I don't
Rock?
think. I don't think that's legal.
Oh, okay. That's just what I'm thinking if you do that in that situation.
It's kind of a weird set, but okay.
Would that be for Mariani, actually?
Back for Marini. Yeah, I don't know why he went for that. That seems like a very unnecessarily risky play from Freezai
Hmm.
for basically no reward. I mean, the Mienfu is just regenerating back up anyways, as we see, because it is Scarf Regen,
Yeah.
so it
But I think
doesn't
he's just
really
really
net him
trying
any
to
progress.
be very offensive and make very big predicts. Like, oh, I predict that
Yeah,
he's just gonna go Mean Fu, and then he's gonna predict me to switch out, so he's just gonna go Mariani.
that also means he has two dark moves, so he's either dropping Iron Head or Psycho Cuts. And I'm thinking he doesn't have Psycho Cut because he has beat up. So that's another disadvantage of having revealed beat up. is that it kind of reveals your hand,
Yeah.
and
What
now we
set
know
do you?
it's not nearly as threatening as it could have been.
What item do you think that he's running on the Pawniard?
Yeah, that's probably a Violet.
Even
Looking at
with the
the
38%?
well, it's a rock polish set. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I
that's
guess we'll
definitely
see
why you
here.
were running beat up.
Oh, it
I
is
called it. It's King's Rock.
yeah, it is King's
That's
Rock. Yeah.
dumb. Uh,
No, I
that's
mean
it's
I
kind of a
think
bad
it's
position though, isn't it?
fine. Yeah, Ace is not in a great position, but I think he can go back to Mienfu here. I'm not like super nervous if I'm him. I mean, I am nervous, but
Yeah, because it
not
just
like
bringing out beat up King's Rock.
yeah. It is annoying, but it's not like the end of the world until he gets like
And beat up isn't a
a
contact move though, right?
druid. Meetup is not contact,
Yeah,
so
so
it
you
will
can't just
not.
go Pharisee here, use Iron Bobs to kill
Yeah.
the Pawniard. So you have to go to something like Minfu. You never stay in here, right? Because this is way too valuable for Grookey.
Oh, I mean, yeah. I don't think you would stay in here anyways when you have Manfu, but I think
Yeah.
he might be scared of. He might also sack something. He also has no timer left, so
Yeah.
we'll see. If you can't tell by my tone of voice, I'm very used to watching low timer games from Acehunter. So
That's just how Ace
this is not
is.
like yeah, it's not like really anything special. Round two. I think now Freezai is just gonna high jump. Ace is just gonna high jump kick.
Yeah, but the
But
problem is that he's still
Freezai
slower than
did
the
hit him with
opposing
the
Pawniard, and we saw it last turn when he got hit by beat up. Wait, that's not
yeah. I mean, it
Regenerator,
just
didn't?
looked hurt.
Did it?
Nope, that is not Regenerator.
Yeah.
Whoops.
What does he say round two for?
Well, because
Oh, yeah, because the
it's the same
Mifu's back,
position as
yeah.
earlier. And let's see.
Yeah, if
Okay,
this gets a
you
flinch, then
did
I'm
get it.
pretty sure Aces.
I thought for sure this was Scarf Regen. I guess I read the paste wrong.
Huh. Uh, yeah, this is what I was talking about. Because what do you
It's
have
fine.
to? Well, oh, just no.
He
Freezai doesn't know
his
that's
own Grookey.
Freezai does not know that this is Scarf, right?
No, he knows. It doesn't have Regenerator,
Oh, yeah,
as
right,
we saw.
right. I was thinking to buy
Uh,
damage amounts because it only ever took. Well, it
yeah.
took
Let
like
me try to find the
yeah, but you
paste.
just drastic light here
I
anyway.
think he like sent it to me last minute. Uh,
We're going to game three, most likely.
it's
If you
hard
like
to say.
Grookey, okay.
So, his own Grookey is really weird. Okay. Let's see where this goes. So this
Yeah,
Grookey, I am surprised it isn't. Uh, yeah, I thought this would be fake screens, but I guess not.
no, I'm expecting Ace to win here. No, excuse me, not win here. I'm expecting Freezai because the two options that Ace has in the back of Grookey and Diglett are both really hard walled by Natu, and it's hard to. Well, that's good stealth rock for limiting Natu, so that we can possibly have an out.
Wait, no, one sec. Yeah, no, he loses anyways.
Yeah, I'm pretty
But
sure.
cause okay, yeah, no, he can't really. So okay, now here you go back into Pharaoh Seed, and you sludge bomb the Grookey, and after that, you kind of just have to hope that your life orb, Diglett can clean house. Oh,
Oh,
Freezai
good
knows.
double. Because now you can
That was
Fire
a good
Blast into
play.
the team, and there's no switch in.
Oh, that's bad actually for Freezai, because
Oh, very bad.
now he's just in a way worse. Ooh. He's just in a way worse
No,
position
no, no,
because
no, no, no. Stop
because
missing.
this Grookey is
Oh!
life orb for Mace.
Ace
Yeah, I
has a
think you're
chance here for sure. Especially
not
because that
really.
coughing missed both of its Fire
It's
Blasts.
it's still a really terrible position to be in because your Grookey is yeah. So this is
Is
a
that...
special,
Yeah, it's neutralizing, yes.
and it's gonna reveal.
Oh, you
Oh,
actually
I
hit the
think he has
Fire
to
Blast now.
fish for him. He has to fish for a miss.
I feel... Wouldn't you just go Sledge Bomb with coughing anyway to make sure that you don't miss?
I'm not sure if it breaks the sub, and
Oh,
I'm
what
not
if
sure I'd
it
be
could
willing
be
to risk
Eviolite,
it.
right? Oh, no,
No,
it does break
so
sub. Yeah,
he
that's...
goes for it, breaks the sub, and that's game. There's not really anything else that can be done from this position because
Yeah.
Grookey is life orb on Ace's side, so it
Yeah,
will
dude,
loosen
Freezai
the
really
Ace
brought this
energy.
back.
But I mean, he's winning the whole time.
I meant
I
from
know.
game one. He really brought it back.
Yeah, I mean, it's a different matchup. It's a different game. He doesn't lose a Carvana turn one that
Yeah.
turn two. Okay, so game three.
Game
Um,
3.
I think yeah, I'm not sure what Freezai is gonna bring, but I expect him to bring some kind of cheese again, or not cheese, but something
Hyper offense.
uh hyper offense. Yeah, something more offensive.
Do you think he'll bring
Um,
Sun, or do you think it'll be something like screens or
no,
possibly
not
Canadian
Sun.
spikes?
I'm thinking some like Magnemite, fast Magnemite team. I'm not sure though. I mean, I obviously don't know for sure. I know what Ace is bringing.
Hmm.
Um, he is bringing he is bringing Corfish.
If it works, it works, alright.
Yeah. Also, I just want to say that if Ace had listened to me and brought Munchlax into this Staryu Natu coughing team, he would have had maybe one of the best matchups ever. You don't really get a better matchup than
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Because you have a very big special wall versus Staryu, Natu, and Coughing.
Because yeah, so for context, while we're in between,
Oop.
well, never mind.
Next game.
No one cares about the
Final
context.
game of the
So,
series. Did
Corfish
Frieza bring the
against the
same team?
same team.
Yeah,
So
Frieza brought the same
yeah,
team.
Freezai has the same team. It might be different sets though, so
Yeah, that's
watch
what
out
I'm
for that.
thinking.
Um, yeah, and Ace is using a much better matchup here.
Oh,
So
yeah.
this, if you guys don't know, if you see a Porygon and no Steel type, that means it's Trace Pori. So I was talking about Munchlax during the intermission. Trace Pori is basically Munchlax, but more metagame relevant.
Yes.
Is it saddens me to say it, but it's pretty true. Um, it is more weak to coughing though. It doesn't switch as well into it because it doesn't like being
Staryu
status.
versus...
But Staryu and
What kind of unset is
Natu,
this Staryu gonna have?
Look how hard it's gonna be for Freezai to break that fungus. By the way,
yeah, and
Yeah.
he also has Fungus against Grookey, which is another really good matchup. Um,
You're not gonna be
Freezai also
sporing
doesn't
stuff,
have
but I doubt you
Pharaoh
would in the
Seed.
first place.
Sorry.
He's not gonna be sporing stuff because you have Natu on the opposing teams. But I doubt you would be doing that anyway because there's also a Grookey.
Well, so that's a 50-50. Oh, that's 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 so cheesy. What the heck?
That's...
He's actually using like super cheesy Paraflinch. It's kind of corny.
I told
But
you it was an unset. Um... What do you do here if you're Ace? Do you calc and
uh
see how much defense investment that Staryu has?
this is a lot of defense. This probably, I mean, it has T-Wave,
Yeah.
so it obviously has a lot of defense. Well, let me try and find Ace's team. It's this one. Also, I'm glad I. So Ace and I were debating between this team and a very similar team with a Trap Mag, and I told him to bring this version, and it has a much better matchup, and I'm glad we did that.
Is that Pharisee Trapper Mag or the All Steels Trapper Mag?
No, the Pharisee Trapper Mag.
Oh, yeah, that one, that's kind of bad.
Not really. The
Well, I was saying
all
kind
steel
of
Trapper
because
Mag
it's...
is a lie. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
It's fake news.
Is that a risk that you're
Sun
willing to
and
take,
Leo.
though? Because that Staryu could very easily be Ice Beam or... No, you can take that hit really well, that's fine,
You,
right?
you, yeah, I mean, it has no offensive EVs, almost certainly.
Oh, well
Bye
then
bye.
Staryu's gone.
So,
Effectively,
okay, the
all
thing
Frieza's
about
gotten is 2
one second.
paras. What's that gonna be? You just go... Do you go Natsu or Porygon if you're Ace here?
You 100% go Porygon, but does Natu probably has T-Wave as well, actually.
Yeah, that's what I'm...
It's really hard to say. Oh, he
Really?
goes for the Sludge Bomb. That's smart, Dad.
I thought
That's
he
a
was gonna U-turn.
very
I would have done the same
that
thing as Ace.
yeah, that's a very like aggressive play, but I think it's smart because you lose almost nothing.
What?
Now you
Yo,
lose
what?
some.
Oh,
He
oh
went for it
no.
again. Yeah, that was very aggressive. I'm not sure.
Yeah, but he lost his really good Grookey check in the process. As well, Natsu has to put a lot of pressure on the opponent. Well, not pressure. It needs to take both Grookey and Minfu on because that's your only fighting and grass resist.
Yeah, I mean
And
you
that's
can
really bad when you have a core fish there. You're
Mienfu.
essentially going down to like what,
Yeah.
4 Mons technically? Because even if you have
What is
Aqua
he
Jet on your core
going
fish, it's just
to?
going to die to Grookey.
Yeah.
Yikes.
So okay, I think this is salvageable if he can get. So I think his plan here is to go slow knock, slow U-turn for chip into Diglett, and then beat up because it's life orb. So that's a plan. Right. So
And then you get
this,
Parrot. Oh,
and
this
then
might
he
be
gets paired.
unsalvageable.
Yeah, and he does what he should have done the first time, which is
What is
go
this special
False.
defense drop?
I don't know why he like
Dude, somebody's rigging the
yeah.
system so that way Frieza can get another vid out.
This Natsu is
Wow.
clicking.
It just keeps clicking.
I don't. I think Ace kind of like got in his own head here.
Oh, it's download, it's not trace.
Yeah,
It's
if it was
download,
Trace, he
but
would
it
have done
has
to it like 15 minutes ago.
it is
That's
download,
crazy.
but oh, so it's yeah, but it has like very fat EVs.
Oh, so it's like agility, or
It could be
Yeah,
agility.
recover agility.
It also could
I think
be you just pretend that you're offensive with download, but then you're actually the defensive set.
yeah, it's kind of like an in between.
What a
Okay,
goat.
so
Oh, this
here
is yeah, what do you have to
I
switch
think
into an
that's
Iron Head here though?
no, that's good because if he unless he has 3 dark moves, you can just trap it after.
Well, also you don't know if it's
He
the
is
same sets.
you
yeah,
know
I
what's
mean you
crazy?
don't know.
This is why Gen 9 is the craziest gen ever. If this was Gen 9, Ace would be in a winning position because he could just go Corefish, DD, and Terra on the Grookey and win the game.
Oh yeah.
Not
Yikes.
really.
This is
I,
why Sword Shield sucks, bro.
okay, well, that aside, so I think if you're Ace, you just high jump kick because if Freezai decides he wants to be the
What
like
match are we
greedy
watching right now? Do you guys
greedy
know
and
the
go
Rangers
for
stuff?
yeah, okay.
Oh, you turn.
Oh no, that was
Okay.
better. You just go. No, you don't just go anything here.
Yeah, I think you go
You
Natsu
don't
though.
have anything because you
Am I,
decided you
hang on,
didn't want your Funkus. That was
am
that
I
was a
stupid?
throw.
Why didn't Freezai Ironhead?
He might not have it as the
Uh,
thing.
Is he Scarf?
So
Or
no, because he would get revenge killed after.
In the last game, he had Rock Polish 3 attacks with King's Rock.
Mental math.
Two of them,
This
one of them
is
was knockoff,
not
one of them was
critical
beat
damage.
up. So if he doesn't have Iron Head, then he can't really kill
he
Minfu.
absolutely has Ironhead.
I
He
mean,
could
he
have
gets
Psycho Cut.
trapped.
We don't know yet. Because it could be knockoff beat up Sucker Punch.
Man.
Yeah.
But is
I
getting
mean,
the. Oh, no, wait.
Wait, did he not?
Is that. Based on the damage roll on that Minfu, do you think that's bulky or do you think that's
It's a
Scarf?
very normal Mienfu.
Yeah. Dude, I have not played Sword and Shield in a long time. I have forgotten. Go Natu, high jump kick. Good play from Ace and being able to take that, but he's going to have a long road ahead of him. Because he has to win this speed tie in order to kill this Minfu. But also, does Frieza want to chance that?
Well, I don't.
I mean,
know
he
how
probably
much-
just goes hard pointed here, right? That's what I'd do.
I think the smart play here. So I don't really remember these ranges off the top of my head. Yeah, so he might have been in range of psychic, and it's very possible that this Naku was not in range of knockoff. So if you calc your ranges or just check, it's very possible that there was just a clear cut better option, which I'm assuming they both went for, or
Wait,
Freezai knew, and that
why are people not running
yeah,
Thunderwave Natsu in the current year, man?
it's not very good.
No, it's so
But
good.
No, you
No.
blank really hard into Frillish.
I mean,
Who cares? Just switch
yeah.
out.
Yeah, but if you turn on the Frillish coming in, that gives you knock potential. Uh,
Oh, what?
I
Okay.
feel like you could have
I think
knocked
that's
really
in knock range
comfortably
now.
from Freezai's end, because
Yeah,
even if you get a
Yeah,
knock
so this is
into...
knock range, for sure.
Yeah, it's knock range for sure, but even if you knock into Porygon, that's still a lot of progress because it's really bulky, but if it no longer has that bulk, that means it's much harder to do stuff.
Okay.
Dude, Ace is pivoting around this so well.
I don't
Uh,
know. I don't know if that's too well. He's in a pretty bad spot now.
He's in a bad spot, yes,
no.
but he's made yeah, but
So,
then yeah. I'm
okay,
just saying
that's
that he's managing to pivot
bad.
pretty well around what Freezai is doing, but I
I
want to
think
say
this
that's
has to go for
probably game because
bad.
of how risky he went with the Fungus.
Yeah, I don't know
Oh,
why
it's
he did
in.
that.
It's in. It's in. Yeah, that's fine
Okay, I was
though,
gonna
right?
Dragon Dance. No, it's not gonna grab. Okay.
Oh.
I think here he's gonna go Natu and Freezai is gonna read it.
No, Freezai's HJK. He's way too scared of what Corfish can do.
Well, no, he has a
No.
Grookey in the back. He should be fine.
No,
There's
he's
not all
true.
that much
He
that.
doesn't know what he think he's still in the Gen 9
Yeah.
mindset. Oh, okay, never
Yeah,
mind.
okay,
I
well, I have read that. I was
I
close.
mean, it
I was
covers
gonna, if I
both
was
options.
Freezai,
It's fine.
Freezai
Yeah, then you
still
just go
wins, though.
pawn, and then yeah, that should be curtains for Ace. He played way too risky in those early turns with that Fungus, man.
Yeah. That will happen. I mean, it's risk reward, right? So he went for a very
Heat
risky
Wave. Oh, it's berry
up at
juice. It's just
that.
that it has the okay.
Yeah.
It could just be the same exact team. It could be something else. Substitute.
Okay, so he doesn't
Why
get
would he risk
the.
that?
Why would he risk what?
Substitute, because
up.
you also saw last game that Pawniard had beat up.
But it doesn't have the. It has. It doesn't have the.
Oh, with the King's Rock, right.
So why would it have beat up?
I guarantee you this will be in the Freezai videos. Like, I bring the same exact team, except I have different sets, and it's done to confuse the opponent. And it's not even a bad strategy. Oh, it was. Oh, okay. Never mind. All right. So yeah, Ace did the right play. Okay, yeah. Pawniard's dead.
Yeah. Yeah, of course he did.
I still don't see any way to break over Grookey.
No, he
I
lost.
think-
Oh,
I
Grassy
think it
Seed
will come
Grookey?
here- oh,
Nah.
that's- ooh.
Nah, that's curtain. Oh, is it actually?
I think-
No. It could. The Ace can still make it
Because
if
he
like
could get greedy here. This what's it called? Diglett has it has Sludge Bomb. So Freezai could get greedy.
yeah, and then Corfish can possibly eke out a win.
The
I think
Porygon actually.
The only real win con that you have if your ace is dodging HJK on Pori, right?
Yeah, I think.
No, because the Porygon I think is it can do a massive damage. I forgot to roll off the top of my head. Let me check.
Well, it's got download
It's-
plus try it. It could win if you have agility.
Porygon-
I mean, if you SD here is Freezai, what are you doing though? Why would he not just attack?
Manfu, pivot, no item.
Freezai SD's here. He's trying to punish the Porygon switch in.
Yeah, so the. Okay, so it does. It has an 83.
Oh!
point-
Dude, he went for it. Ace has a chance.
that
Ace has a
was
chance.
Oh,
No, actually, I think Ace wins now.
Jeez.
As long as he can, if he can get an agility off with the it basically comes down to how bulky the Porygon is.
you see now I'm just thinking like, why would you not? Why would you not Grassy Glide? Is it really that bad if Ace goes?
Well,
pro?
because you want to be able to punish the Porygon.
Oh, is he gonna get it? Oh, okay.
Oh,
okay.
Oh, yeah, you gotta fish for that.
Player.
he gets round two. I mean, you just knock
If
it. don't you?
Freezai had missed, it would have been terrible. Freezai got a little greedy himself at the end, so Ace has a shot now.
Yeah.
The fish is crazy.
Oh yeah, but you have to stay in with Mienfoo because if you go to Natsu or coughing,
If
then
you
Porygon just
turn
has some
out-
agility and you lose.
Yeah, exactly.
Does
So,
Mewtwo
and
die?
Don't you just
For
knock
the
here with
thing-
Mienfoo though to make sure you don't miss? Why would you go for high jump kick?
No, so you
Yeah,
Yeah.
because even if Ace switches in Porygon on that knock, you're still perfectly fine.
You still need to hit two more high jump kicks, one on Splash and one on Discotheque.
Yeah.
Or the coefficient. Ooh,
All right, so he gets that one, first
okay.
one.
What's the point? Why did he do that?
I don't
Not
know.
sure. Rock
Oh, is he trying to run
slide?
out? And
No, no, Ace, no.
No, that's fine. I'm not sure if he
What
likes
was
this,
he cooking?
but I
What
don't
was he
think
cooking
does. He
indeed?
might.
Is
I
it
mean,
non-agility Porygon?
No, it's.
No!
Oh my
So he
No!
wins now.
No!
Oh my god.
That was
No!
stupid.
Bruh.
No!
Acehunter is
The
actually the
one
worst
time,
player I've ever seen.
the one time it
I
could.
feel bad. I
Oh,
feel bad for Freezai.
nah, that ain't. Oh my god. If nothing says this is Generation 8 Little Cup, that is it. Missing the high jump kick. Oh, yikes.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Yikes. Can we get Ace in for a post-battle interview? See how he's
I
feeling
don't want
about
to do
that?
a post-battle interview for that. I'm out.
That's tough.
Bye-bye.
That is
Yikes.
extremely tough.
Yikes indeed. Oh,
He said GG again. Oh, no.
yeah. That, you gotta feel bad, dude. You gotta feel bad.
That's. Oh man.
That's so rough. The one chance, like Ace played it really well. In addition to Frieza getting very greedy with that Grookey and not just bonking the Diglett, because you saw it was Life Orb, it could have Sledge Bomb. And even if Ace then went into Porygon afterwards to try and set up on the Grookey, then that's fine because either he has to agility or something like that. No, if Ace has Porygon versus the Grookey, then he's gonna have to take either a knock or a Grassy Glide or a Drain Punch, possibly an Acrobatics into Discotheque, and that'd be kind of bad. But that's the series. Acehunter wins, 2 wins to 1 to Freezai. Interesting end. That's how it all ends. I'll link Acehunter and Freezai's channels in the description. Thank you very much for coming and checking it out. I had co-hosts in Wesh Papillion, also known as just Pap, and Aranakana, otherwise known as Drifting. I'll see if Pap has a channel, but Drifting has a channel. I'll make sure to link that. Thank you all for your time. Have a good day.